Hey man, how you doing tonight?
Hey, welcome to the Liberty Bar. What can I get you?
I'll take a Budweiser.
All right. Let me see here. There you go. So what's new?
So I'm getting ready to come down here tonight, and I'm watching the Cartoon News Network, and there's this show on with this wanky British guy, all right, and they were talking about that crazy guy, Alex Jones, who's got that news show, and I think, before I turned it off, I think I heard one of them say, let's get an AK, or AR-15 and invite him back on the show and pop him. And I kind of said to myself, whoa, did they just say what I think they said? No, I mean, even jokingly, if the shoe was on the other foot, you know what I'm saying, you wouldn't see that happen. Somebody would be getting arrested here.
Well, I got to tell you, I've heard this story a couple of times, and I heard a couple of stories last night. This guy was talking about gun rights or something, wasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. He's 1776 all the way. He got right in his face, pointed his finger at him, raised his voice for a little bit, but everybody thought he was really out of control. Yeah, well.
And the other guy was anti-gun?
Oh yeah, absolutely. He was trying to make a reasonable argument and stuff, but it's like he clearly doesn't understand why there is a Second Amendment and why we're allowed to. It's our God-given right to have guns. All right, only man could create a law that would actually restrict our ability to defend ourselves. It's a natural thing,
Right.
Oh, what are they gonna do? Declaw cats now? But I mean, yeah, he's clearly, he's clearly, he thinks, Second Amendment's for like hunting or, home and self-defense when, yes, it's clearly if tyrants try to take over this country or we're ever invaded, that's why we've never been invaded. There'd be a rifle behind every blade of grass.
Well, I got to agree with you. I heard a little bit about it from a few other customers. In fact, they were talking about it yesterday. They've been talking about it today. I started to get familiar with it a little bit. The guy was a Brit, was he?
Yeah, that's right. There's this whole thing about this White House petition. I think they got like over 100,000 signatures. You're going to try and deport them?
Yeah, well, that's a good idea.
And so
I think I can go along with that.
And so the White House, they had to respond, right? And so they basically responded by saying, we will respond. It's like me, calling up my girlfriend saying I'm going to call her back and, hi babe, what's going on? Hey, I'm gonna call you. I'm just calling you back to let you know I'll call you back. All right?
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, well, I just know what I hear hanging around the bar. But here at the Liberty Bar, we don't put up with that stuff. Freedom's the most important thing, and liberty's the most important thing, and we don't care.
That's why I come here.
Be free. Do what you want to do. As long as you don't harm anyone else or cause anybody else problems, whose business is it?
That's exactly what I thought.
Well, we got the Constitution right here. I keep it close because every now and then I like to tell people a little bit about our founding fathers. Of course, Miss Liberty's up there. I'm not so sure about her anymore, but I think she's trying for us still. Yeah.
I heard a rumor that she might be Queen Semiramis from the Sumerian age. I don't know if that's. I think people project what they want to upon certain symbols.
Well, she's a big girl anyway. Whatever she is.
It kind of makes you wonder whether she's naked under that toga.
I don't think they wore any underwear in them days. I don't know. Well, anyway, it's in New York City. There's a lot of problems out there in New York City. One of the things is all the gun restrictions, I mean, that's one of the things. I can understand where this guy Jones is coming from. After all, I mean, here we are in a country that was founded based on the fact that we threw a bunch of people that wanted our guns out, and now what are we doing? We're dealing with people that want them here? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's not going to fly, though. Americans ain't going to put up with it.
Yeah, just like the drug war, prohibition. How's that going to work out for you? We can see a pattern developing here. Clearly, this isn't going to work. This is just going to cause a super big old stinking problem. And then after 20 or 30 years of the shenanigans going on, they'll go, oh, you know what? We were wrong. Somehow I'm just not buying it this time.
Yeah, well, I think they pushed a button on us this time around. It's just too many things are going by the wayside. I don't think people are going to let this one slide, but Well, we're going to get a lot of people in here talking about it. I appreciate any information you can give me on it because I'm always looking to find out something new.
I'll be sure and keep you posted. There's always something coming up.
Well, I appreciate
every single day.
I appreciate that. One's on the house, by the way.
All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Come back anytime.
Hey, if you can't have a warm bush, it's always good to have a cold bud.
I've heard that one.